Hello YouTube, welcome back to Mass Effect. This is episode 22, a literal follow-up on the last episode. So here we are on the same screen we left off, and we're going to pick a squad. We're going to pick Liara, as always. I like to play with my love interest always being one permanent companion, and they're going to take Rex to show him that whatever is going on in this facility is not the right future for the people. Now, I don't know why we can pick Ash, even though she should be on the Normandy with the bomb. I mean, I guess she could come with us and then go to the Normandy and bring it out, but in my opinion, it makes more sense if Ash stays on the Normandy, and we'll have Garrus and Tali help her out with that and be on standby for backup. So it is true, we are going to go in with full biotic strength and full combat strength, or not full, but no tech strength at all, but I think it will be fine. So let's accept the squad and move on with this mission and assault Saren's base on Virmire.
Com check. Do you read me, Commander?
Affirmative.
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Now, before we go on, let's bring out Liara. Give her better guns to use. We'll keep that on there. Even though she's never going to use the sniper, but Savant. Prodigy, I guess. And then for Rex, just for Rex, I don't know why I even said his full name. Hurricane, Reku, Akita, Prodigy, go. Right, we're ready to go. Let's rock. Bring out the assault rifle.
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground. Lieutenant Alenko with Igor team. Manovai, Jayeto teams, move.
Oh, nice, 2 OP. I'm just gonna push up.
Fire is coordinated on Monophy team. We can't reach the gas turrets. They're out of range.
Alright, I think. Alright. Weapon locker, triangulation tower, disrupt. Gap communications disrupted. Good. So you can actually save a lot of Solarians and the captain himself if you help them out with all these missions. So let's continue. Onwards, we go to the map. So we're here in communication towers, so we're going to go to the satellite uplink and then through there to the refueling platform into the facility.
Something scrambled at target. We've got a shot. Lieutenant Alenko, take the heat off Manovai.
Epic music.
Calling SAT strikes. Shadow, watch for comm stations. Alenko, do you see anything?
Satellites down. Eat some of that. What is he doing? There we go. But just to confirm. That we did destroy the satellite uplink, let's keep moving.
Aircraft heading to perimeter stations to recharge.
That is so nice. There's one more there. Damn, I love this gun now. Wait, one more? Oh, he didn't die. There we go. Broken are crazy in this game. The way they regenerate health. Let's pop a save. Going this way? Yeah, this way. Oh, we're doing it the wrong way around. My bad. Yeah, it's already done. Alright, let's circle back around. That's awkward. I don't know how I missed that turn. Normally get it right the first time. Your guard up, guys. There we go. Damn, this guy ran at us.
Shadow team must be getting close. Hold the line, men. Hold the line.
Yeah, we're close, bro. Let's move it. We're inside a research facility.
We've got access to base security. Should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base. It'll clear the guards out for us, but they might be too much for the Solarian teams to handle.
Nah, they've got enough trouble.
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
Yeah. Open. Sesame? Okay, there you go. Got on our flame. Solarians? What? Ooh. Yeah, you don't want this kind of a dude to run at you, that's for sure. Indoctrinated, it says. Yeah. Fair point, Liara. Suck on that, Juggernaut.
Hello? Is someone out there?
There's a prison cell down here.
Give a little ground, Lieutenant. We don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
Yeah. Sounds like they're doing well. He doesn't look distressed. Investigate cell.
Oh, you're not a Gath. And you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
Nah, sorry.
Transmission wasn't clear. Fleet's not coming.
I see. Then you must be the infiltration team. I know the captain. He will want this facility destroyed. My team was altered, indoctrinated. He knew
Okay.
about the breeding grounds. But the indoctrination is a greater threat, and far more horrifying. I watched
feel
good people
you?
reduced to mindless husks. There wasn't anything left. Others died during the experiments. I envied them.
Damn.
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that, please. Let me out.
I think I can trust you.
I'm opening your cell, but then you're on your own.
Don't look back and hope to outrun the blast, A better chance than I had before you showed up. Thank you, human. And good luck. You'll need it.
Thanks. What about these guys?
They are no threat to anyone save themselves. Their minds are gone.
No, this is no way to treat a prisoner. Kill them, sure, but leave them like this.
Let them out.
Open the doors. Give them a chance to outrun the blast.
Are you sure? We should at least end this stay clear.
I mean, they're no threat.
Let them out. They won't hurt us.
Very well, Commander Shepard.
Good luck, lads. But looks like you don't have much brain capacity left to even survive anything. Right, let's keep it moving. I believe that is the way we need to go. We can't even... Yeah, there's no point. Let's just go in where we're supposed to go. I didn't bring any tech guys with me, so I can't do anything. I constantly make that mistake. I'm just trying to roleplay with the squads and who I pick. Oh, what's there? Stasis console. There's a husk here. What? What? What?
What is going on here? Where are the guards? Where is Saren?
Dr. Troyes.
No, stay back. This is important work. This is the glorious salvation of my species.
Right. Can I shoot this gun or not?
Destroy the work we have started.
I will destroy it. Oh my days, bro.
Now is not the time.
Bro, he just stood there. He didn't even try to fight back. Damn. Now that's that. Use a med kit to get ourselves back to full health. This way. A very complex and elaborate place. If I hadn't played, if it was for the fact that I played this before, I struggled the first time. Whoa, you're in a weird position. Hello. Who are you?
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
Who are you?
Let's hear it. Who are you and what do you want?
Raneth the Noctis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
What are you talking about?
I thought this was a breeding facility.
Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him and you do not even know why?
Yeah, what the
I
hell?
didn't have the option of negotiating. This position is a little more permanent than I had expected. But I
Right.
can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
Tell me about the research.
What were you studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal.
Yeah, we keep hearing that.
Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers, to control them.
Right.
It's
Okay, that
called
much is clear.
indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Solarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage too.
Define collateral
What
damage.
do you mean by collateral damage?
Sovereign's signal is too strong. Spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull.
Okay.
It's like a whisper you can't quite hear. You're compelled to do things, but you don't know why. You just obey. Eventually, you just stop thinking for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
Yikes.
Why is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one controlling it?
Exactly.
The signal comes from the ship. It makes us obey Saren, but I don't think he controls it. Not exactly. I think he's scared it might be affecting him. Indoctrination is subtle. By the time the effects become noticeable, it's usually too late.
So Saren might not be the one in control after all. He's just a head puppet master who's then controlled by Sovereign.
Tell me more about this signal.
Signal's not exactly the right word. There's some kind of energy field emanating from the ship. It changes thought patterns.
Right.
Over time, days, maybe a week, it weakens your will. you become easier to manipulate and control, but it's a degenerative condition. There's a
Okay.
balance between control and usefulness. The less freedom a subject maintains, the less capable it becomes.
Alright, well thanks. I guess you're free then in this case. Oh, you deserve to die. No.
I'm gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you wanna make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never. Ah!
I like the way you think, Shepard.
Nice. I think the music is glitched. It shouldn't be playing over and over again. Anyway, wow. Damn, that's beautiful. Anyway. Eyes front. Stay frosty. Elevator. See an explanation marked on the minimap? This Saren's private files, apparently. That's another beacon. Now the music's quiet. Wow. It's actual working one. The same one we had on Eden Prime in episode 2. You seen this? Maybe this time it won't be as bad as last time. No? No. Oh, let's go. It's working! It's working! There we go. That looked a lot better than first time. Didn't get knocked out unconscious. Right, let's head back out to the AA guns, I guess. Try to help out. Oh.
I get the feeling something bad is about to happen.
You are not Saren.
Oh, wow.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
Yikes, this
I do
guy.
not think this is a VI.
Yeah, no shit,
There is a
Liara.
realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am sovereign.
Impossible! You're alive? The ship? Oh boy, Saren.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The
Goosebumps.
Proteans vanished 50,000 years ago. You could not have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die.
Yikes.
We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
So the visions are actually true and Reapers exist and they're gonna wipe us out and Sovereign is an actual Reaper, meaning that every single Reaper is a massive ass ship. God damn.
There is an entire galaxy of races united and ready to face you.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
The cycle?
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
Oh, crap.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire.
Bruh.
We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They are harvesting us, letting us advance to the level they need, then wiping us out.
Why are you doing this?
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
Man, I don't even know what to say.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
Yeah.
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
No, guys, he sounds kind of confident in that. Are there more of you?
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
Oh my god. Man, talking to Sovereign again, it is incredible. It still gives me goosebumps after playing through this game so many times. Like, if any of you out watching there, seeing this for the first time, and only now figuring out that Sovereign is an actual Reaper, the first time I played it, bro, I was in shook. I was shook AF, like, bro, it's like, but I will stop you.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine, and machines can be broken.
Yeah.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
What? We'll see about that. Oh, shit.
Commander, we got trouble.
What's wrong?
Hit me, Joker.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half.
Yikes.
It's coming your way and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
All
This
right,
console is no longer functioning. Ideas, Commander Shepard?
we're done here.
Let's head to the breeding facility. Joker can pick us up after we set the nuke.
We got to nuke your facility, Sovereign. What are you gonna do about that, huh, big boy? You don't stand a chance, brother. Nah, I'm just talking shit. Remember how big Sovereign was on Eden Prime, bro? And he's an actual AI? Yeah. Well, at least we know the truth. At least we know they exist now. The Council can no longer ignore us.
Returning to your position, D'Anto. Looks like Shadow kicked a sensitive spot. Alenko, head them off.
At least that's a positive. Charge! There we go. That was fun. Save. How long are we in? How long is the episode? 23 minutes. Oh, perfect. It's gonna be a bit longer than the last one, but I think Virmire in 2 parts made the most sense. Alright, it's nice and quiet for some time. But this planet is probably one of my favorite planets. In terms of the way it looks. Okay, let's disable this gun. These guys. I hate these guys. Thank you. There we go. Liara's dead. AA gun is down.
Negative contact, Shepard.
Cool. Whoa.
Now it's our turn.
forwards we go. Let's wrap things up here as fast as we can. Sovereign is no joke as much as it's trash I'm talking about him. Alright. Come on. Thank you. They are
That's
slowly
it. We
regenerating
need to clear
health.
the gap and set those targets.
There you go. Yeah, this
Charge is set. Everyone bunker down. Bunker down.
this looks like a breeding facility. Let me through, y'all. Alright. Looks clear.
All right. Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
Whoa, did that bird just disappear? Oh, Normandy. Oh, imagine seeing a ship like this land next to you in real life. I live for the day till I can go to space. Alright, Ashley. Strong, independent woman. Let's get the bomb in place.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, do you read me?
I read
The
you.
nuke is almost ready, Lieutenant. Get to the rendezvous point.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. We'll
Fuck.
never make the rendezvous point in time.
We can send
Hold
reinforcements.
tight. We're coming to get you.
Negative. Just make sure that nuke is set. We'll hold them as long as we can.
Bro,
It's okay, Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the nuke. Go get them and meet me back here.
alright, good idea.
Up to the AA tower. Move!
We'll let Liara and... or not, Rex will take Garrus and Tally. Go in with the tech squad. Right, let's run it. Before we run it though, give you better guns to use. Alright, open the doors. Let's go get Caden. I'm not leaving anyone behind. Shields are already gone, what the hell? Man, jumping guy's dead. Talia's down. Bro. Yeah, sit down, buddy. Tally died again? Bro, you have so many shields. How are you weak? You have as many shields as I do. Come on. Hold it together. Let's go.
Reinforcements.
That doesn't look good.
Chief, we just spotted a troop ship inbound to your location.
It's already here, and is bleeding Geth all over the bomb site.
How bad is it?
Can you hold them off?
There's too many! I don't think we can hold them!
No!
I'm activating the nuke!
What?
What the hell are you doing, Williams?
Making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what!
You crazy?
It's done, Commander. Go get the lieutenant and get the hell out of here!
Bro.
Belay that. We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Williams.
Now, this is the point of the game that I don't like. And the first time I had to make this decision, I think I spent a good 10 minutes on this decision screen. Because in reality, I like both. I like Caden and I like Ash. I know that in the Mass Effect community as a whole, a lot of people hate Caden, a lot of people hate Ash, for various reasons. Now, obviously, and wait, obviously I have my own reasonings on who I pick and who I don't pick. And in this scenario, since we're Roman Singliara, and Ash is someone who joined us afterwards, like Kaidan was with us from the start, it makes sense that we pick Kaidan. It's more canon. That's something that would, like, what would happen in the movie. Kaidan would get saved and Ashley would have to die because she's a character got introduced later on in the movie. It's not part of the original Normandy squad. And however, there is a scenario where you can also save Ash and leave Kaidan to die, and that's when you actually romance Ash as a male Commander Shepard. So if I ever play through this again, which I probably will in the remaster or the Legendary Edition, where we have new graphics from and new look to the game from the actual developers, I will most likely play as a male Shepard and romance Ash, so that we have a little bit of differences in how this playthrough went and how the Legendary Edition playthrough will go. So that's some heads up on that and a look out on the future. But yes, I'm gonna have to save Kaidan here, but I'd love to save both. And in fact, there are game files or audio files in the game that have both Ash and Kaidan talk after this mission, but it was never implemented, so unfortunately we can't do that. We're gonna have to pick, and in this case, I'm going to pick Kaidan.
Alenko, radio Joker and tell him to meet us on the AA tower.
Yes, Commander.
You know it's the right choice, LT.
I'm sorry, Ash.
I'm sorry, Ash. I had to make a choice.
I understand, Commander. I don't regret a thing.
And also, in this scenario, I think it's, so this goes to the AA tower, yeah. It's a very nice sentiment. Oh, at least Ash gets to go out in style, because her name is blacklisted in the military, and now she gets to prove herself that the Williams name is still a worthy family name in the military, and goes out with a blaze of glory. Which is also the actual reason I sent her or asked her to do the bomb, because I feel like that's more glorious than dying fighting Geth pinned down at an AA tower. Alright, let's go. Jesus!
Commander, you need to move back. Watch the corner! Suppress fire!
They're all down. Cool, let's go. Oh. What? Oh. It's Saren himself. Damn, what an entry.
This has been an impressive diversion, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
So make me understand. To me, it looks like you're working for a Reaper.
Why are you doing this?
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped.
Nah.
Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
Ah, it's not that simple, bro.
Do you really believe the Reapers will let us live?
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic.
I mean, that is sort of true.
We fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared.
Yeah, but
once I understood this, I joined Sovereign, though I was aware of the dangers.
Right.
I had hoped this facility could protect me.
Had hoped? Sounds like it's not working, isn't it? But one thing that I think in this scenario is that once we no longer serve the purpose, the Reapers could just wipe us out. They don't need us to begin with. Once they've been created, they don't need organics. So why would us bowing down even benefit us? You might as well just fight and try your hardest to survive. Don't give up. But it ain't working, is it, bro?
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
Exactly.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace.
Just yours?
Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
You sure about that, buddy?
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution.
Right.
But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted.
Bruh.
Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
I don't think it works like that. Okay.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
Yeah.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
Well, let me tell you, you are indoctrinated.
Sovereign's manipulating you and you don't even know it. You're already under its power.
Yep.
No, Sovereign needs me. If I find the conduit, I've been promised a reprieve from the inevitable. This is my only hope.
Isn't the first step of everything denial, you know? No, I'm not fat. No, I'm not an alcoholic. No, I'm not an addict. Bro, you're done for.
Together we can stop Sovereign. We don't have to submit to the Reapers, we can beat them.
Damn straight.
I no longer believe that, Shepard. The visions cannot be denied. The Reapers are too powerful. The only hope of survival is to join with them.
Nah, bro, it ain't that deep. We can beat them.
Sovereign is a machine. It thinks like a machine. If I can prove my value, I become a resource worth maintaining. There is no other logical conclusion.
Yeah, and then after the invasion is over, are you a resource worth maintaining if they want to harvest us? I don't think so, man. Like, you're fucked. You got indoctrinated. You could still join me. We could beat them together. You know how they think, what he does, what his plans are. We can turn it around. But I guess you don't see it. How can you do this?
You were a Spectre. You were sworn to defend the galaxy. Then you broke that vow to save yourself.
Yeah, like, what the fuck, bro?
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive.
I don't think so, bro.
I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
He sounds like those typical villains who who self-proclaim, or what's the word? Like they give themselves reasons to make them believe that they're doing the right thing. Which is funny, because he's not. There we go. Alright, what do you want, big man? Oh. Succeeded.
right, everybody, hang on!
Ooh, damn. She probably died in an instant. Damn. Probably one of the best missions in the game.
Can't believe that Ash didn't make it. How could we just leave her down there?
She was a good soldier.
Williams knew the risks going in. She gave her life to save the rest of us.
Yeah.
Why me? Why not her?
Don't blame yourself.
It wasn't your call, Alenko. I had to choose. I chose you.
But if I'd done my job, you wouldn't have had to make that call.
Again, don't blame yourself. We were already outnumbered from the get-go. It was a very tough mission. The fact that we pulled off it with one casualty, even though it's a very big casualty for the crew, and the fact we lost Ash is still incredible.
It wasn't your fault. It wasn't my fault. The only one to blame here is Saren.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. We'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime.
Mm-hmm.
It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
Alright, let's do it.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
The vision is still very gruesome. Okay.
Incredible. I never thought the images would be so
I mean, you saw it
intense.
last time. Come on.
I need a moment to collect myself.
It's important.
Did the vision make any sense to you?
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
Well, clearly.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos!
Finally!
That is why Saren needed to find the Mu relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
Alright, you never mentioned this though.
How come you never told us about Ilos before?
The Mu relay links to dozens of systems and hundreds of worlds.
Alright,
How
fair
was
enough.
I to know Ilos was the one we wanted? Without the cipher, the images in your visions were never clear. Only now do I recognize them as landmarks from Ilos.
Alright, well, let's go.
We need to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
We have no choice.
The conduit's on Ilos. That's where Saren's heading. I'll be waiting for him when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You must alert the Council. We need a fleet to...
No, take it easy.
I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Alright, go ahead.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a convoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
Why bother? Alright, I'll tell him.
Set the link up, Joker. They need to know.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, I'm pleased to see your mission on Virmire was a success.
Saren is formidable enough without an army of Krogan serving under him.
We've got bigger problems.
The Krogan would have served Sovereign, a Reaper.
Yes, we saw mention of this on your report. Sovereign, Ascension machine, a true artificial intelligence. This news is quite alarming, if it turns out to be accurate.
It is accurate! I fucking spoke to him! Bro, stop the cap, stop waffling, and listen to me.
Sovereign's real. The Reapers are real. Saren even admitted it.
Yeah.
He's playing you, Shepard. Saren still has contacts on the Citadel. He probably saw your earlier reports.
My
I
god.
was talking about your vision and the Reapers.
It's highly possible Saren is using false information to throw you off balance. Our own intelligence has never turned up any corroborating information.
Oh, I love politicians and their political bullshit.
I tried to warn you about Saren. You didn't believe me then, and look how that turned out.
I believe you humans have a saying. Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Screw you!
Here's another saying. Go to hell.
Maybe we were wrong about you, Shepard. Maybe humans are too hot-headed to be
stop
specters.
Enough! Commander Shepard has performed admirably so far. This discussion is only a minor disagreement.
This is getting old. You have to trust me.
Sooner or later, you're gonna have to take something I say on faith, Counselor.
Try to see this from our perspective, Commander. Saren is a threat we can recognize. However, as far as we know, the Reapers only exist in your visions.
Right.
Our decisions affect trillions of lives. We cannot act on the accusations of a single person, even a Spectre. Not without solid evidence.
The Council cannot take any official action here. That is why we created the Spectres. You have the authority to act as you see fit.
Alright,
If you truly
alright.
believe Sovereign is the real threat, you must take whatever steps are necessary to stop it. And Saren.
Okay, we'll go into Islas
Good
then.
luck, Commander. From all of us.
Bro, I hate the Turian Council, bro. He doesn't believe anything. He thinks I'm lying to him. I guess he can't believe that something like that exists, but oh well. Maybe I shouldn't go to Ilos. And if the Sovereign turns up on the Citadel and blasts all them to dust, maybe he'll think that, oh shit, maybe Separate was right. Anyway, it's been a longer episode than last, 46 minutes roughly. Yeah, I could cut it up into 2 pieces, but I think it's better to keep it this way. If you did enjoy it, do leave a like. I'll see you in the next one. And yeah, remembering Ashley Williams. Damn. Still a hard choice, but gameplay-wise, probably one of the best written missions ever to exist in a video game. You have to make a hard choice. The dialogue between you and Saren, and the way Saren has, you see how he has fallen into that pit. It's just incredible. But we'll deal with it. Even if he's indoctrinated by by Sovereign, we'll make sure it doesn't succeed. But we'll do that in the next episode. So see you then. It's goodbye from me.